you guys made Italian beer.
Non sapeva che facciamo la birra qui in Italia.
That's pretty weird, but that's okay. Since I'm half Italian,
è mezzo italiano. C'è i genitori di Napoli. That's right.
Right.
Okay. So I got some question here for Peter. Peter has been doing. Okay. I'm talking English, Peter. I gotta talk Italian.
My Italian's bad, so.
You want to talk Italian, Peter?
My father never taught me, Nico. God.
I know. Ok, lui adesso ha fatto un convention tour qui per l'Europa, insomma, per promuovere il nuovo album. E questa è l'ultima tappa della convention tour. E insomma, un po' stanco da tutti questi pazzi, quindi capitelo un po' se magari non reagisce troppo in modo troppo simpatico. Comunque. This question, questa domanda è da Fancy Tiziana. Okay, for you it's always a pleasure to be, remembered as an ex-KISS, or after so many years you would prefer to be remembered or to be known like Peter Criss? It's better to be called like Peter Criss or an ex-KISS member?
I don't think, Nico, I don't think you ever are an ex-KISS member. Really. I think when we started KISS, it's like, when you start the Beatles, Ringo Starr said something interesting recently. He said that he'll always be a Beatle. Same with Paul McCartney, he'll always be a Beatle. I think I'll always be a KISS because I started the damn shit. But today, since my career, since everything's changed, and you know how we are today, it's 94. My new band, Criss, now everybody just calls me Cat. It's changed, but as long as they spell my name right, I'm happy.
Ok, questa domanda era se lui preferiva essere ricordato come un ex-KISS membro o come Peter Criss. E lui ha detto, vabbè, comunque i KISS sono come insomma, i Beatles quando sono nati, Paul McCartney, insomma, lui è molto legato al nome KISS, però adesso che ormai KISS sono da tanto, insomma, da lui se ne è andato tanto dai KISS, adesso comunque preferisce essere chiamato Peter Criss. L'importante è che dicono il nome giusto. Ok, another question.
That's a lot of shit. God.
I talk fast.
Nico, you're doing good. You should have heard it in German, it was worse.
Dice che in altre parti era peggio in Germania. Qual è la differenza tra i vecchi KISS e quelli nuovi? Ok, what for you think is the difference between the old KISS and the new KISS now?
Well, I think the old KISS was the best KISS.
Quelli vecchi erano i migliori.
That always gets me in trouble. I always get in trouble when I say it. But I do. I think that Gene, Paul, and Ace and Peter were the best in the world.
I think so too.
And the new KISS, I really don't listen to. I don't pay much attention to them. Not that I don't, care. I just don't listen to them. But I'm very proud of the days I was with the band. I think that was great. It was a great time.
Ok, niente, praticamente lui dice che ovviamente i migliori KISS sono stati i KISS con Ace e Gene e Paul. E lui dice quelli adesso non li sento molto, quindi non è che può fare tanti paragoni. Ok, non è questo. Quella domanda era di Gianni Villani, quella di prima. Ok, questa è una domanda di Paolo Marantz. Peter, se quello che hai scritto nella canzone Good Times è la tua esperienza personale e questo è il motivo del tuo ritorno definitivo sulla scena? Okay, if what you wrote in the song Good Times is a personal experience, this is the reason why you finally come back and music shin?
No, for the Good Times was a personal reason. All my music is personal. Everything I write comes from my heart. I don't write anything fiction, if you understand that word, like not from comic books. I write things that I really mean. And for the Good Times, I wrote about my divorce. I got divorced 2 years ago. And I was married for 13 years to the same girl. And I got a beautiful 13-year-old daughter who's absolutely gorgeous. But again, yes, I wrote the song about my divorce. It was a very painful thing when you break up with somebody you love. No matter you're going steady or you're married, when you break up with someone, it hurts. So I wrote about for the Good Times. I think maybe I'll sell it to a beer commercial.
Ok, ha detto che praticamente lui non è che scrive canzoni che si inventa il testo e cose, lui di solito scrive esperienze personali e quindi niente, lui è stato divorziato 3 anni fa da moglie e quindi insomma c'ha da scrivere qualcosa a riguardo e poi ha detto un sacco di cose. Okay. What do you remember about the movie Kiss Phantoms? Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park. Cosa si ricorda di Kiss Phantom?
My daughter likes it. My kid digs it. She really likes it. She thinks it's hilarious about me flying, doing these laser things. But I think it was cool. Actually, it was very cool. Like a lot of bands don't get a chance to do a movie like that. You know, it wasn't serious. We did it. We had a lot of fun. It wasn't taken to be serious. We just didn't have a good time. The plot wasn't really that heavy about some jerk running a park, turning people into phantoms. I think it was great. I think I had a really good time doing it. It was a lot of fun making a movie. You know, it's a lot of hard work though, but I enjoyed it. It was cool.
Ok, dice che adesso probabilmente quello che gli piace di più è la figlia che so guarda spesso. E comunque, a parte tutto, lui è contento di averlo fatto, che non c'era nessuna intenzione di farlo in modo serio. L'hanno fatto per divertirsi, per scherzare, comunque anche le scene, le parti che c'erano erano stupidaggini. Però dice che è importante perché non molte band hanno avuto l'occasione di fare un film, quindi insomma già il fatto di averlo fatto per lui è stata una grande esperienza e mi piace averlo fatto. Ok, e another question. Questa... Try to go fast. Questa è di Weber Richard. It's written in French. Okay, next question. Throw him out. I know, just Italian. Conosco solo italiano, inglese e romano. Sei ok, questa è di Steph Rinaldi. What was your first impression of Gene and Paul when you met them for the first time about the idea of dressing in makeup?
I thought they were two bums panhandling for money. No. I thought they were nice guys. You know? They were cool guys. They were two musicians at the time, like myself, struggling to make it. They were in the streets of Greenwich Village. That was a good place to be at the time for music, and we got along good. We got along really good with that. So yeah, we got along really cool.
Ok, allora la domanda era qual è stata la prima impressione quando hanno incontrato Paul e Gene per la prima volta che gli hanno detto di vestirsi con i trucchi. E ho detto, quando hanno incontrati loro stavano nel Greenwich Village a New York, che è un bel posto per incontrarsi, per musica. E e comunque niente, erano bravi musicisti anche, è una cosa seria, quindi l'ho fatta volentieri. Why did you choose the cat makeup?
Because it's cute.
That's an old question, but
because cats are very cute. Most girls like cats. I think.
Especially in Italy.
I'm not stupid. I'm not box. I figured that'll work good.
Quindi niente, lui l'ha scelto perché gli piacciono i ragazzi, quindi noi insomma rivediamo un po' le donne. È sempre la solita storia. Va bene. Allora, Giorgio Mandolesi di Pescara. Vabbè. Qual è la cosa più bella e quella più brutta che ricordi del primo Kiss? Oh, which is the nicer thing, the best thing or the worst thing you remember from the Kiss days?
The nicest thing is when I was 12 years old, I passed Madison Square Garden. It's in New York City where I live. It's the biggest place to play. And I was 12, and I passed it with my mother, and I told my mother when I was 12 that I would play that hall someday. And I did. I played it with Kiss, and I remember she was really crying. It was really an emotional night for me and her. So that was the best, and I guess the worst thing would be the breakup of the band. That was pretty shitty.
Allora, dice che comunque vabbè, la cosa peggiore è quando se ne è dovuto andare dai Kiss, che insomma sapeva che... La cosa migliore invece è quando ha suonato a Madison Square Garden, ha detto no. Perché per lui quello è sempre il sogno, era un posto famoso personale, ha detto, ricorda che l'ha detto la madre che il giorno dopo ci avrebbe suonato, quindi quando c'è riuscito è stata una bella soddisfazione per lui. Ok, non è questo. Ok, that's a strange question. Se ti invito a casa mia per una buona fondue a formaggio con tanto vino bianco, vieni. It's a girl. who asked that if she invites you at her place for a good fondue e formaggio is something typical from there, a dish, something to eat. Yeah, for dinner, for something very typical from Switzerland. And a lot of white wine. So I don't know.
What, does she want to get me drunk and seduce me? I don't know, it depends what she looks like.
Same picture. Manda a foto. Ok.
It's funny.
Dipende da come Ok. It's not from Switzerland, another people from Switzerland. Saying Ari. Are you religious? You know, you always cross with you, so are you religious?
I don't know if I'm religious. I'm very spiritual. I believe that what goes around comes around. You know that slogan. Whatever if you know what I mean. Whatever goes around comes around. I believe in God. I do believe there's a God. I do believe there's a hell. I believe that if you're nice to me, I'll be doubly nice to you. I like to be treated like I treat other people. I live a real clean life. I don't do drugs no more. I'm really happy these days. I got engaged 2 weeks ago. Things are going great. My album's going great. I think a lot of that wouldn't be if I didn't believe in God. I think a lot of that has to do with God. I think you should believe in something good. I mean, you can't just believe in nothing. I don't think that's nowhere. So I don't know if I'm religious, but I definitely believe in God. That's why I thank them on my album.
Ok, allora la domanda era se era religioso, perché lui porta di solito croci. Lui ha detto non è che sono proprio religioso, senza parola, però credo in Dio e mi piace il fatto di comportarsi bene, che può essere trattato bene, tutte queste cose. E niente, per questo infatti lui crede in Dio, perché poi dice che secondo lui tutto quello che gli sta succedendo adesso, il disco uscito, adesso si è rifidanzato 3 settimane fa, tutte queste cose buone. Lui grazie a Dio per questo, quindi ci crede. C'è chi crede. Okay, that's another one. So, just an applause for Peter Criss, just a word.
Hey, I'll see you guys again.
Okay, Peter, you want to say just something about your recipe, about your...
Well, I've never been to Milano, and being half Italian, it's nice to be almost home. I guess I can call this home. So if you guys don't mind, I'll call Milano my second home. Is that cool?
Ok, chiamare Milano la seconda casa, perché la prima volta è venuto a Milano. Applausi.